Chapter 24. Could have been crazier. The title of Chapter 24 is Just Another Day. I told my coworker that today was just another day as my voice trailed off. I think she knew what I meant. There's a little bit of seriousness on her face, and I think she knew what I meant. I don't talk a lot about this time of year. I'm not talking about the seasons changing or school starting again. I'm talking about today. September 11th. What I'm talking about happened in 2001. Seems like a lifetime ago, right? I made the decision to join the military shortly after. The aftermath. Brown people were being pursued and targeted. The pandemic. East Asian people, a lot of whom weren't even Chinese, were targeted. People needed to take their anger out on someone. The Japanese internment camps. Japanese people were supposed to be the target. Some of the people rounded up weren't even Japanese. The LA race riots. The Rodney King happened and black people and tension were at a boiling point. Black Lives Matter. Black people were still being targeted in instances of police brutality. School shootings typically committed by young Caucasian males. Not really anyone was targeted. Some people blame video games. So I've had this conversation before. Someone would ask me, no one in particular, but it has happened before, multiple times. The question asked me was, did you lose anyone in 9/11, Tony? Yes, I did, but so did you. And they would look at me puzzled, and ask, what are you talking about? I reply with this, you lost a fellow American. Peter Jennings, a late and great news anchor, quit smoking as was common in his profession in a newsroom way back when. After 9/11, he began smoking cigarettes again. He had lost so many people, friends, mentors, coworkers, and just people he knew in general. I think he lost the will to live. He died from lung cancer in 2005. I don't mention that much about my time in the Army Reserve, boot camp, AIT, whatever. I was a PV2, which is a private second class for those that don't know. By the time I was medically and honorably discharged, I was about to say dishonorably charged. With the exception of this video, this is my first time even mentioning September 11th, 2001. I wanted to show the people that the people of the world that not all Americans were warmongers trying to steal oil or take over countries. People have asked me if I think that all that training time, most of it, did it even count for anything? I replied, I did more than you, didn't I? At least I tried, instead of people joking around saying they were going to break their legs so they don't have to be drafted. It's not very funny. Do all the males know who are reading this, or technically I'm reading it, you're watching it? Do all the males reading this know what the selective service is? You should, because if you went to college or university, then you would know you have to sign up for the selective service. It means if there's ever a war and a draft is implemented, you can be drafted for military duties. Your other option would be don't go to college or university. Some choice, huh? I've also been asked if I ever lost anyone directly. Bear with me here. I've also been asked if I ever lost anyone directly or indirectly related to this time of year in 2001. I replied, I almost did, and that alone was scary enough for me. Unlike other people in my life, I still talk to those people who are almost dead. Not because I feel like I have to, but because whatever I'm feeling right now, it is nothing compared to the fear they must have had and probably still have. So, just another day. Take care of yourselves and each other.